Perry, don't be camera shy now. Hey y'all. Okay, we have this is the weekend, or it's not the weekend, is it? It's only Friday. Oh, it's Friday. I should have played Rebecca Black. Let's see. And don't shade Rebecca like y'all like that song. You cannot seriously say you don't like Friday. You can't. You really can't. Well, since I'm not gonna be able to find the song quick enough, let's just get into the weekday wrap up. So we got it's warm. The heat off or something? We gotta talk about Chris Brown, Drake, Phaedra and Apallo, Gaga, the crazy Batman shooting bastard, and Scooby Doo. I mean, Scrappy Doo. Little Scrappy, not Scooby Doo. Sorry. Scooby Doo. Okay, so let's get into it. Yesterday, Maurice, who was Christopher, tweeted, was it yesterday? Yes. Yesterday he tweeted because apparently, if y'all don't know, when his album came out, Fortune, it's not selling as, let's say, it was projected to sell. Actually, wait, I have stats. I have stats. It's actually sold 135,000 copies in the first week, which was nowhere where it was projected to sell. So, Chris Brown got a little attitude and he has a little temper problem, and he got on Twitter and decided that he was going to have what he calls a Fortune block party. And he was telling his Team Breezy people to step up and support, the album or whatever. So he got all these little confused, baffled teenage girls crying on his timeline, please don't block me, I'm the biggest member of Team Breezy, and things of that nature. Why does that always happen? And things of that nature. Um, at this point, well, I have more stats because I had to go and actually do serious research dealing with Maurice because I couldn't. Okay, let's talk about it. When the album came out, July 1st, I think it was July 1st the album came out, or 2nd, somewhere in there. It was the number one top selling R&B album. That's good. We'll take that. We'll deal with that. As opposed to Fame, Fame came out and sold twice of what Fortune sold, plus like 20,000 copies. I think Fortune was 270,000 in the first no, the first week. Yeah. So yeah, it's a disappointment. But why in the Sam hell would you get on Twitter and have a Fortune block party and start blocking the little bit of fans you still have left after the whole, you know, fiasco that I'm not going to talk about again? You lost a good majority of your fans then. You kind of got them back after a while, and then you go and block them. At this point, I'll come to the conclusion that Chris Brown's nothing more than a walking publicity stunt. Because at this point, the music isn't where it used to be. He does nothing but he's like a socialite, basically. I'm not saying your career is over, but it's not like you give a damn no more. Like, I don't get it, but that's beyond the point. Speaking of Chris Brown, let's talk about his good friend Aubrey, Drake. So Drake made some statements. He made some statements, and I'm gonna get it up so I can make sure y'all know exactly what he said, so if nobody say I'm misquoting him. This is what Aubrey had to say about he was doing an interview with the Jewish Chronicle, wherever that is. This is what he had to say. There were people who incorporated melody before me, but I would deem myself the first person to successfully rap and sing. There are aspects of it that are new in the rap world, but it's not a gimmick. It just sort of exists and people embrace it. I'm one of the few artists who gets to be himself every day. It doesn't take me 6 hours to get ready, and I don't have to wake up in the morning and remember to act like this or talk like this. I have to be me. That's one of the okay. That's bullshit. That's not what I'm here for. So here's my issue with that statement that he made. That he's deeming himself the first person to successfully rap and sing. Have we forgotten about Miss Lauryn Hill? Yes, Miss Lauryn Hill is on her way to somebody's jail cell, but we cannot forget that the miseducation of Lauryn Hill continues to slay lives all over the world. And she successfully rapped and sung at the same time. and let us get into Queen Latifah from the Backpack days. And for that effect, Missy Elliott, she sings and raps sometimes. Miss Left Eye Lopez. These are people who are way before Drake when he was being on Degrassi, and you shading them like that. Aubrey. I think he only came out and did this because of this whole thing with Chris Brown, and you know how Chris Brown wants to be a rapper. We're not here to talk about that. Anywho, Phaedra and Apallo are allegedly getting a divorce. Y'all know them from Real Housewives of Atlanta. And if they divorce, then that will mean there's only one Real Housewife of Atlanta left, which is Cynthia, who bores me to death. So if they get divorced, I probably won't be watching next season. It is what it is. Gaga sent out this nude picture of her, and people are going crazy about it because you can see her vaginal regions and things of that nature, and people are like, "What's going on? This is the person my little child looks up to," and we seeing her bird's nest just sitting there in the chair. Y'all know not to put nothing past Gaga at this point. Seriously, that's about all she hasn't done. Is That's what we haven't seen Gaga in is no clothes. So it's not like we didn't see it coming. So deal with it. Okay, let's talk about Scrappy Doo and how he is convinced and he's upset that he is being portrayed as a deadbeat father. So on Love and Hip Hop, last episode, Lil Scrappy basically damn near got down on two knees and begged his baby's mother Erica to take him off of child support. Oh. And then the following statement was released after that. Scrappy took his tour to blast the procedure. This is all coming from no. Some of this is coming from me and Takeoff, some of this is coming from Ms. Gia. So I'll put the link down below so y'all can look. Okay. This is what he has to say. I know y'all I'm gonna try to this is how it's typed. So don't think it's me being illiterate. I know y'all feel one way, but I feel another. You don't know what you go on behind the cam. Man, just for the line on acting on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Again, I'm deaf gone, drop the bomb on the reunion about this. I done always took care of mine. Ain't nobody walking out squeaky baby, and I can't wait till y'all know. You ain't gonna slander me like I ain't been the one providing. First off, we had an agreement, so I don't have them folks in my business, not 'cause I wasn't taking care of them, but believe what you want. End quote. It hurted to actually talk like that for a while. Um, there is no polishing up the fact that you essentially on television pleaded with your baby mothers to take you off child support after she stated that she asked you for money for your child and you didn't give it to her. After that comment, the deadbeat dad stamp was already put there. You just like took a hot iron and put on top of the stamp after you asked for the no child support thing. So yeah. I guess it's a reunion. Oh wait, but I heard the reunion show was canceled. Somebody told me, or I read somewhere, but I'm not too sure about that. So I'll read up on it and tell y'all about it later for this. Okay, last thing we gotta talk about this crazy Batman shooter man, the crazy man with green hair or orange hair, whatever. If this man gets off on an insanity, I swear for Creflo Dollar, I'm going down to wherever Oklahoma. Where was it at? Colorado. Where's Colorado? Denver, Colorado. So that means over there, right? I'm going over there, and I'm gonna have a picket sign, and I'm gonna have T-shirts, and I'm gonna have shoelaces and everything that say, "This is fucked up. He needs to be under." What was I say? Yeah, he's pleading insanity. One, and then get this. He then comes to court and says he has amnesia, so he don't know what the fuck happened. He don't remember, basically. If this gets this man off, I swear I'm going to commit some type of crime. I don't know what type of crime it's gonna be because I'm not gutsy enough to go commit no real serious crime. Like the highest crime I'm gonna go to is speeding on the highway. Other than that, I probably couldn't do nothing else. So I'm gonna find me a car and I'm gonna pull a Grand Theft Auto and I'm gonna do it without the guns. So that's the week day. We'll wrap up. We gotta talk about the Jackson family over there, the next video, because I've been holding my tongue, but we're gonna talk about it in the next one. So hop over there, and I'll see y'all there.